Hey guys, what's going on? This is Rowena, and you were looking at the very messy engine bay of my 13 Escape. I had this engine bay pulled apart for a coolant fix. This is the push rod that's on the cable that goes to your shift lever in your cabin, and this right here is the lever that toggles in a clocking motion to change the drive in your transmission. Well, there's usually a bushing in here that holds this black push rod to the pivoting transmission drive lever, but it was completely disintegrated. All these white bits that you see down here, that's the old nylon. I want to show you how to put a new bushing in so that you don't think you have to go get your whole transmission replaced. If you're not getting any warnings about the actual transmission on your dash or anything like that, and it's just the shifter not being responsive, this is going to be the fix for you, and it's going to save you a ton of money.
The only things you're going to need are an 8mm socket with extension, as well as the replacement bushing kit. This tutorial and links and tips are also linked on the Rowena mobile repair app. It may also save you some time to check the recall history for your Escape to make sure that it has been taken care of for recall 18S20, released by Ford back in 2018 for this same issue for select Escapes. So these are 3 different bushing repair kits that you can use. We're going to be using the top left, which is a 2-piece assembly. It's intended for F-150s, but it also does fit the Escape. The other 2 are press-in bushing kits and are slightly different. They both fit the Escape, and on the right is the actual Ford part number used by Ford to repair recall issue 18S20. All will be linked in the description below as in the Rowena mobile repair app. To properly access the area, we're going to need to remove the airbox. By removing the battery cover, we now have access to the 8mm collar screw. Using your 8mm socket and extension, loosen the screw on the collar so that it relieves the clamping force on the flex duct. Next, disconnect the wire harness going to your air sensor. Release the rubber strap holding the intake duct of the airbox. The airbox has 3 barbed feet that hold it into 3 rubber sockets. Pop those 3 sockets free, angle the airbox, and remove it carefully from the engine bay, keeping in mind the flex duct. When looking into the cavity where the airbox was, here is where your linkage will be.
Alright, so here we have the bushing components that we're going to be inserting into our push rod assembly and then snapping over top of the drive lever. So we're going to put the larger one in the top of the push rod first, and then we're going to install the smaller cap piece into the back of that and then push the whole thing over top. Okay, so that's in there like that. And then we're going to take this cap and stick it in there. And then you turn it around and snap it on just like that.
Now just turn your keys to accessory mode but not on, and leave your parking brake on, and shift back and forth to test the bushing.
Alright, so that is the smoothest that our shifter has been in a long time from a feel inside the cabin. And again, this is not a reason to replace your transmission. So go and spend the 10 to 20 bucks to get this kit. Again, for the time it takes to take out the airbox and just pop this bushing in there, it's really a no-brainer. When reinstalling your airbox, we're going to be inserting it under so that we can connect to the air duct there, and then make sure that your 3 mounting plug locations are fit, and then we're going to connect it with the cowling right here.
Here's reinserting the airbox. Now that the airbox is in place, fit the flex duct over the hard duct, and then tighten it with the 8mm socket and drive. Then pull the strap over to secure the intake of the airbox. Plug in your air sensor wire harness, and then reinstall your battery cover.
Now that you have your new bushing in, we're going to try shifting once the car is on, and it is smooth as butter. Not to mention you have the peace of mind of that push rod not coming up off of that post anymore. So if you thought this was helpful, please give it a like, share, subscribe. Let us know in the comments of any experiences you've had, and I really hope that if you thought it was a transmission failure, that you can sleep a little easier tonight knowing that it's just a $20 fix. So, thanks for watching How to Escape. Check us out on the Rawrina mobile app, as well as all of our other tips and tutorials there, and tools and links and all that stuff, and we will see you next time.